So hello guys, welcome back. In the last video I talked about the input tag, where we talked about the input type text, the input type password, the input type number, the input type radio, the input type submit. I don't think I talked about the input type presets, but it's also a type of input type that clears away your phone. So today I would be talking about how to add images to your website and how to add tables. So those are the two things I'm talking about in this video, and so now let's get to business. So to add images to your website, all you have to do is to use the image tag. Then inside the image tag you should put a source, which a source attribute. It is written as src. Then in the source, go to the file where your image is located. Then you put the file path to your picture. So let me check the directory my file is. It is usually best to put your picture in the same folder as your HTML file, and my HTML file is currently in my desktop HTML. So this is where my file is. This is it, HTML1. So now I should import my picture here, or there's no need to even import since I have pictures here already, like this arrays logo. I can just use it. So arrays logo.jpg here. The reason why it is .jpg is because this is a JPEG file. So if you're using a PNG file just like this, array social, it will be array socials.png. Let's check it out. So this is array socials.png, but since you're using the JPEG file, it will be arrays logo.jpg. So that also matters. Then when I save, the picture shows here. So now let's try to edit this image. We should try to resize it. So this is currently a 399 by 399 pixels picture, and let me prove that to you. I'm going to put an attribute. This attribute is called width attribute. So let me change the width to 399 pixels. So now when I reload, you see that it doesn't change, the size doesn't change, because originally it was also 399 pixels. So if I want to reduce the size or increase it, all I have to do is let me reduce it to 150 pixels or 200 pixels, which should be half of this size. So if I reduce it, so now it's reduced to half of the size, and if I increase it to 600, that should be more. So yeah, I just increased it. So this is currently rectangle. I can also add height attribute to make it a square. So let me reduce this to 200 and give it a height of 300 pixels. So that will be a rectangle. So as you can see, it is a rectangle. The width is smaller than the height. So that's how to add images to your website. And the second thing I'll be talking about in this video is how to add tables to your website. So to add table to your website, you have to use the table tag. So for every table we have rows and column, and on the first row we have the header for each column of the table. So let's in HTML we create a table row by row. So let's create our first row. So to create the first row or to create a row in HTML, we have to use the tr, which I interpret as table row. So the tr tag, and inside the tr, since this is the first one and the first row of tables usually contain the headers, so this header will be th, the table header. So I want the first header, it will be the table will contain 3 rows and 2 columns. So for the first column in the first row, I'll put names of men or boys name. And for the second one, I can just copy this, and for the second one I'll put girl's name. So now when I reload, check here, so I have boy's name, girl's name. So now I create another table row. So this one won't be th again, since this one won't be an header, it's just the normal text. So this one would be td. So for this cell it will be td. Then don't forget to change the closing tag also if you are doing it the same way I'm doing mine. So for the boy's name, let me use my name, Ariel. And for the girl's name, let me use Esther. So let me copy this also. Then I'm going to change this. So I'm going to change this to David, and this to Ruth. So now we have 3 rows. This is the first row, this is the second row, and this is the third row. So we have 3 rows already and 2 columns. You see that each row contains 2 columns. So now when I reload, we should have a table here. So these are tables. So that's simply how to create tables in HTML, and that will be all for today. And this is probably the last time I would be talking about HTML. Oh, there are also some tags that I've not talked about, like the div and the span tag and the nav tag. So those ones are actually easy. They're just used to group tags. They are used to group tags. So that's what they are for. You will see me using them in my next videos or my upcoming videos. So for today, this will be all. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's a really good long way. Thank you.